Blessed rising divine ones, you did it with nothing. That's why you finna get everything. Hello, it's another divine channel message from your girl Divine Justice, and you did it with nothing. That's why you getting everything. Ashe. All right, you must come from lack, whether it was y'all was living paycheck to paycheck or it was straight destitution. Straight destitution. Just, you know, just struggle. You come from the struggle, right? And you made a way out of no way. You didn't have everything you was supposed to need, whether that was financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Okay, you come from a lack where that finances weren't enough finances weren't always there, rarely ever there, or it was just straight destitution. Like your family is just straight, y'all come from straight, and it's no disrespect and it's no one looking down. You feel what I'm saying? But you come from Section 8 or just straight, your family faced homelessness all the time because y'all didn't qualify for Section 8, but y'all didn't quite make enough to actually live a good life. It's different levels of poverty. It's different levels of need in a black. And you will be surprised about how many middle-class families suffer from homelessness. Can't keep up with the rent and they have to keep moving in with other family members, or they just lose their homes and it's straight humiliation, and you just got to find a smaller home and a smaller apartment in a unfamiliar location, an unfamiliar place, right? And so you come from that, divine ones. You either didn't have both your parents, or your parents struggled to financially, emotionally, and physically protect you. Okay? I mean, we had parents, like, you got parents that was just, struggling with addictions. You could have had parents that, just weren't, had their own trauma and pain that was driving the seat of the car. They wasn't really putting the parent priority first. They was trying to get themselves together, and rightfully so, but you still can't bring in a responsibility in this world and put it to the back burner, And so that was another type of lack. You either, you lost a parent, God bless you, and rest their soul, very young, or at a pivotal time. I say losing a parent under 40 is young. I'm sorry, I don't give a damn if it's 17, 18, 21, 25, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you lost your parent young when at a pivotal time when you need them, and so you didn't really have no one there, or your parent abandoned you. Your parent walked away from your mother, or your parent walked away from the primary caregiver and wasn't really making effort to really be involved in your life. Didn't whether it was seeing you, didn't call you like that. I mean, sometimes this stuff, it was just personal choices at the end of the day. Some parents wasn't struggling with addictions and all that. I mean, they were struggling with generational curses, right? Whether your parent, whether they suffered from, a lot of, fathers in the bloodline don't take on the full responsibility of their children, or none at all, or the mothers struggle with, really standing 10 toes down in motherhood and protecting their child from, predators and whatever. And you could have had a mom that was attention seeking, a pick me, and just didn't put you first, didn't protect you, physically and or emotionally, didn't really even put you on game. Some of y'all had parents that was in secret competition with y'all, that just didn't like you from birth, for real. Like, it's so many different ways that this could have had manifested, divine ones, but you was lacking in the parental department. Okay, you had evil siblings or docile in your struggle. So your siblings was either just straight, antagonistic towards you, or they were just kind of docile in the shit that they seen that you was going through. You know what I'm saying? We don't get too far into that. But you never really had a solid crew. You get what I'm saying? You never had a solid crew. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? I love you, baby. You ain't need nobody. Will you stand up? God, that was strategically, well, you know, there was a lot of different possibilities from what I'm hearing Divine say, for a lot of different people to come out on top with you, and for things to, it could have went a lot of different ways to be right. But just because that way didn't work out, they made their choices, they made their decisions, and we still, you know, when I say we, I'm speaking on the path of divine. They still had a divine path for you regardless. Other than those people had an opportunity to learn and ascend, most learn from you and ascend. It's just also learning from their divine team who was giving them downloads and messages and guidance at the time. And they could have been, you know, it could have been, maybe. But Divine is saying that at the end of the day, it still played out according to one of their probability of chances. It's crazy. Divine, wow. Yeah, they got multiple timelines that they can see, that they can see playing out, but it's also up to free will of choice. So once we make the choice and we decide the timeline, then they're good to go on that timeline. Like, so Spirit saying, hey, it don't matter what timeline they choose, we was good to go. But it could have been a timeline where some of these people could have, you know, been a part of your soul tribe, but decided not to. And it's okay, because spiritual warfare was real, and they was under heavy spiritual warfare. Confirmation, I just got a text. And a lot of these people just could not see clear, was not strong enough, was not stronger than the black magic, was not stronger than the societal influences, family teaching, family programming. As a very powerful, you know, that's very powerful magic. So anyway, you never had a solid crew, but you wanted one. You tried to fit in, but you was never truly accepted, you know, by anyone or embraced fully by a group of people. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? Let me pause it right here, y'all. Sorry. I ain't gonna lie. This is a beautiful message. It might not be starting off like it. It might not sound like it right now, but this is a beautiful message. And this is for a beautiful soul. This is for a beautiful group of beautiful souls out here, for real. Wait. It may take 2 videos, but wait, just rock with me. Wait to the end, for real. So it's like, all right, you never was truly accepted by anyone or embraced fully by a group of people. You tried to fit in. And the thing about you is you got many gifts and talents. So you know, you kind of bounce around different groups. You know, the nerd, you know, you was artistic, you know, band, music, computer science, like, a lot of y'all got a lot of different gifts. Funny, just chill, hang out. Some of y'all real ground down to earth, struggle with different things, addiction, alcohol, you know, piehead, whatever. So you had your different groups that you know, people you go and drink with, people you do a smoke with, people you go ahead and your book club. Yeah, you one of them divine ones. You one of them. You well rounded, baby. So, and the thing is, it was kind of natural for you to come in, you know, to be in these different aspects of yourself. So when you was with, you know, you was with your sports people, you know, you with your athletic team, you it's not like you being, because I don't want it to come out saying that like, oh, you was, you know, shape-shifting in a bad way. You were a natural high vibrational shapeshifter. So these things are really a part of you. You really are a geek. You really are nerd. You really do love art. You really do love science. You just turn these different parts of yourself, and, you know, human beings, y'all can understand that. Even human beings have different aspects of themselves, right? So you got your different groups and stuff, but and even the ones that you know really submerged in, you know, your basketball team, some, you know, a team that you really spent a lot of time with, a group of people you really spent a lot of time with, it was just your friends. Oh, y'all, we got some monitoring spirits. I'm sorry, they. Okay. I'm going with this is that it was natural for you to come in and out of these different aspects. But there was a part of you that actually did dim your light at times in these different groups to fit in. So while you were still being yourself, and yeah, it's a natural part of you to like, let's just say, you know, wood making or photography, when you would go hang out with your, with your wood shopping photography friends, you was being yourself, but you was still holding back. You was still dimming your light a little bit. You weren't really going hard on some of the designs and really showing all your photos like you wanted to show them, because you let motherfuckers see a little bit and you started reacting like, oh, hell no, I can't show them everything. Nah. It's already problems. It's already, he say, she say, they already boom, 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 murmuring behind my back. Let me go in. Sorry, y'all, my baby. My bad, y'all. I'm back. But yeah, you like, come on, let me go ahead and get in and get out. Let me get in, get what I need to come through, put my picture up there, drop my shit, and let me get out. Because, yeah, these ain't really my people. I can feel it. And I want to say I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud of you for not bending and breaking the wheel of your spirit for another motherfucker to be like, okay, and they still weren't gonna like your ass. Ain't that some shit? Y'all don't get me. Let me stay on topic. Let me stay on the message. This message right here. Okay, it's gonna be hard because I can already feel. I can feel some shit come out. Some extra stuff. Excuse me. Extra stuff to come out. Yeah, I'm battling getting over a little cold. But every organization or team, you always was the loner or you was a popular loner. Here's my daughter. Hey, Poo-Poo. Yeah, you was a loner or you was like a popular loner, like still to this day. Okay, it's still that way to this day. But what is this on my face? Sorry, y'all. But yeah, motherfuckers come speak to you what up, because, you still had that light. You know what I'm saying? You still was cool. You still was kind. You still dressed nice. You still look nice. You smell good. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was still gonna act like they fuck with you. But anyway. But you always felt lonely around these people, and you felt still like the eyeball out. They often went out their way. My daughter just grabbed my candle. Mommy talking some happy birthday. All right, y'all. I might have to come back. But I just wanted, this ain't even halfway. Let me finish this. They often went out their way or actually made an effort to isolate you in some way. They distanced themselves from you. They mocked you. They talked about you behind your back in little cliques and cults. True friends, belonging was never a reality and still probably is. True. Yeah, so we're going to pause it right there, y'all. I'll be back, don't worry, to finish this message. So, yeah, you was in groups, you had friends, but you wasn't in no group, and you ain't had no friends.